This is how we use Google Sheets to streamline our excursion planning process at Foundations Family Daycare. Every educator gets their own Google Sheet. As you can see, this one belongs to Inga. She has given me permission to share this to walk you through how we plan our excursions. The first place that everybody starts with excursion planning is on the Excursion Risk Management Plan tab. Each excursion gets its own column. The first four columns are the emergency evacuation points. And then from there on, it's routine excursions. I will go into non-routine excursions a little bit later. So this is the excursion planning spreadsheet. Down the side are all of the questions that are legally required to be answered. They are taken directly from a Sequel's Word template, and we have translated them into a spreadsheet for easier functionality. So all the questions are down the left-hand side, sorry. And we have frozen that section of the spreadsheet so you can swipe across and still see the question that you're answering. So we've got things about the routes and safety restraints, who's going, all of the required information. Then we've got the risk assessment for all of the hazards, etc. The way that this becomes a lot more streamlined is it's very, very easy for an educator to copy the same information across to the next column for a new excursion. So, for example, if I'm planning a new excursion on the same date, I can just copy and paste that across. When you're doing an excursion risk management plan in a Word document, it becomes a lot more cumbersome to transfer information between the two documents you're working from. Here it's really, really simple, especially when the car is the same every time. The bushfire risk management is often the same. Your phone number is the same every time. The way you leave and return to the premises is the same every time. It becomes really, really easy to copy that across to a whole stack more cells in an instant. It saves our educators so much time. We do offer a training session to all of our new educators to help them get their heads around how the spreadsheet functions before they start with us so that they can confidently plan excursions. But we find this is a really great system. The other thing that's excellent about this system is you will notice down here the routine excursion form and the non-routine excursion form are both padlocked. There is a reason for that. If we go across to the routine excursion form, all of the information from the excursion risk management plan spreadsheet that I just showed you automatically populates into your routine excursion form. So you can see if I click here, it's pulling from a specific cell in the ERMP. We have locked this spreadsheet so it can't be accidentally broken. The only place the educator needs to type is up here to put their name. Well, their name autofills too. They don't even need to put their name. But for the child's name and the family member's name, that's all they need to type on this spreadsheet. It's very, very easy. So you can see here, if I was to go back to the ERMP spreadsheet and add a new excursion for the FDCA conference, and I go back to our routine excursion form, that's automatically popped up here. And again, everything that is in the routine excursion form is all of the information we are legally required to hold. It saves our educators time because they're not having to type all the same information twice. It automatically populates and then they can just generate one for every child. It's very, very simple. The same thing happens with our non-routine excursion forms. We've set that up slightly differently. So if we come back to our excursion risk management plan tab, you can see right at the end, we've got a column that says NREF here. And that is where we plan our non-routine excursions. So all the non-routine excursions are always planned in this column. Everything in this column automatically feeds into the non-routine excursion form. So if we look back at the ERMP, you can see that this is an excursion to the Foundation's Family Daycare office on the 4th of Feb 23. If we come across to our non-routine excursion form, you can see here that that has filled in the Foundation's Family Daycare office. So again, this form pre-fills. It is also locked. The only places the educator needs to type on this form are red, and it specifies that they need to fill those fields manually. Again, saves heaps and heaps of time, makes planning excursions so much more simple and so much less time consuming, and it saves a lot of paper as well because they're not printing reams and reams and reams of excursion risk management plans. If a family member would like to view the excursion risk management plan, all the educator has to do is pull up their spreadsheet, which is saved in their favorites on their browser, and all of their plans are available at the click of a button for a family to view. They don't have to go rifling through to try and find the one that they need. It's very, very simple. Now, the last thing we've got built into here is an archive. So if an educator is updating their excursion, they will copy the whole excursion, they'll paste it into the archive, and then they can update what's in their ERMP. And that ensures that we are maintaining excursion risk management plan information as we are legally required to. It took some time for us to adapt to this system. It took some time to build it. But once our educators got their heads around it, it has been widely embraced by our team. Everyone uses it. It's really simple to use. It doesn't require a lot of knowledge about how spreadsheets work from a formula perspective because that's already built in for the educator. They simply need to fill in the blanks, which makes their life really simple.